it's Miss Coconut. How are you doing? I'm doing well. So yesterday I saw this lady standing on the corner and she had all of this long, thick, massive red hair. And I could just stare at her. I wanted to take a picture because it was just like, wow. And it made me think about how stereotypically in history, witches are always depicted with red hair. When you start to research and go down the line, you start to see that there is a category of people, and I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that red hair is very rare. So the percentage of people that have true red hair is a very small percentage, and it's normally found over there like in Ireland, Scotland, and those kind of places. And so maybe when people started to be born with this type of hair, it was such an anomaly that people associated it with satanic, well, with the devil, basically, the red hair, because they believed that red hair signified the flames of hell. And so they started to then go after the women, of course, that were red-haired, and they begin to persecute them. Okay, so typically it was said that all of the witches at that time were red-headed. And that's where a lot of that mythology comes down the line from. To be a true witch, you would have to have red hair. Anyway, throughout history, there are certainly lots of gods and goddesses that have been portrayed with red hair. But it made me think also, like, when we see storybook characters with red hair, are they subtly trying to tell us this is a witch? Isn't that interesting? Like Pippi Longstocking had red hair. And I was like, wow. Anyway, one of these stories of mythology states that the gods came from Orion, and they were the red-headed gods. Red-haired God. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So anyway, what I want to know from you today is, do you think that there's more to the story about witches being originally born with red hair? Or do you think they were just persecuted because at that time it was such an unknown thing to occur, it just scared the very superstitious people of that time? And I also want to know from you, do you consider yourself a witch? And if so, why do you? So comment below. Curious fact, oftentimes Judas Iscariot is also depicted as having red hair. I thought that was interesting. So anyway, comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, Om Shrim Brezi.